Welcome to my geothermal greenhouse. Got one of my little rabbit friends running around in here, getting some exercise. He decided he wanted to go on the tour with y'all. So here is some different things I've got planted up front. Some dandelion, got some more planted. That's Luke. I had him for probably 6 or 7 years now. I was working on planting the Brussels sprouts last night, but wasn't able to finish. So this whole area still needs planting, and this whole area just got done last night. We still have a lot more to do. There's little mushroom solar lights throughout the greenhouse. Just love those. Peppers, Swiss chard, tomatoes, carrots. I just watered in here, so it's going to be a little bit wet. You don't have to water but every 3 days. Some peppers. Look what I noticed when I was watering. It's already got blooms on it. Got the panel up here so we could trellis. There is some, I planted some basil in between. I did see some new basil coming up somewhere. I planted in between. Yep, right there. See the new basil coming up? And there's turmeric, ginger, peppers, more basil. Had to have a place to put my plants. There's a louver up there on the walls. That is 2 by 4 by 8 foam insulation board. Back in that corner is the geothermal tubes. We have the screening on it, so when I put the beneficial bugs in here, they will stay. And there's moringa, watermelon. So on this trellis, the watermelon will grow up and we can just tack up the little sugar babies. I picked out a smaller variety. And some flowers throughout. There's citrus. Got limes, lemons, oranges, mandarins, olives, all kinds of herbs. Of course, I did run out of space in here, which I knew I would. Tarragon. Now, the greenhouse is not quite finished on the inside. Like, there's still a lot of stuff we have to get planted. And I pulled some of the transplants out. I just went out in the garden and dug up stuff that I really wanted to keep because these little sweet peppers are just delicious. I have okra growing in here. I have grown okra year-round in the other greenhouse, so I thought I could do it in here too. There's the olive tree. There's some herbs. I need to do another walkway. As these trees get bigger, they will kind of canopy, and then you can plant underneath as well. There's sweet peppers, spinach is coming up, cabbage. You can go back here. More lemongrass. I'm going to have to find a place for all these little seedlings. Mint, spearmint, parsley. Now some of those pepper plants look rough, and if they don't bounce back, I can pull them out and put some of the transplants in. So there's some blueberries in here as well. But luminous shade cloth. I didn't get enough soil, so we have to go pick up some more of those totes. Probably a couple more. Be able to fill this. There's still some more trees I want to get. There's the solar system. I don't have enough solar wind, but the greenhouse is actually maintaining without any electricity, anything running, and it's dropped down pretty cool at night. When you flip the geothermal tubes on, the smell, the earthy smell is just incredible. I actually like that smell. And it's pretty neat. It's cold in the day and warm air at night. Pretty fascinating. Once I get enough battery bank and solar, it'll be able to run itself. Pretty cool. I'm all about green and sustainable energy and all natural growing, so this is one of the steps in our farm restoration. And what are you doing? He thinks he's going to dig. But anyway, these are some of the gifts I got. So my mom and uncle got me that one year. My mom got me that. My daughter got me that. I got that. I think I got that at a garage sale. I thought it was cute. Got these at an auction. I thought they were cool. They kind of look neat hanging in here, but anyway, the rocks that I have around the greenhouse are for passive heat. They're pretty neat. Picked these up in South Dakota when we were visiting our family. They got me this one. Isn't that pretty? Fossils. There's a rock over there with a fossil in it too. So I will be putting beneficial bugs in here. And so I definitely needed a lot of the nectar plants and flowers. So I have them throughout here. And what is really neat about that is on nice warm days, I can pull them right out the door and I can feed the bees. Yeah, pretty neat. So my husband thought some hanging plants would be neat. I'm going to have to figure out a walkway. We're still not completed with that. We're still trying to find out what kind of material we want to use for that walkway. We still have a lot of planting to do. I'm sure there'll be a lot of changes. I will definitely be doing lots of videos. And we are looking for a screen door because the leaves are blowing in. And when I get the beneficial bugs, I want to be able to keep them in here. So I'm going to be getting lacewings and ladybugs. And you have to be able to, once they eat your greenhouse pest, which can range from thrips, mealybugs, whiteflies, all kinds of little pests that just naturally, they like this environment just like the plants do, so they want to come in. When the ladybugs and lacewings eat all that up, then they still need to be fed. So you need nectar plants and flowers and places for them to be able to make a home and stay in here. You also can feed them with a little bit of sugar water. Don't get the cotton ball. Don't use too much sugar, just mild sugar water. And then keep them fed. They'll be your best friend. Look at him. He decided that's going to be his little bed. I brought him in here so he could run. I used to be able to bring my babies outside, but there's neighbors' dogs are coming down here. They're pretty aggressive, so it's hard to enjoy things. But anyway, here's the geothermal greenhouse. We still have a lot more stuff to plant. And of course, I did plant too many tomato plants. I always have that problem. Some strawberry spinach. We'll be planting some lettuces and kale and stuff like that down in through there. Some onions and some potatoes. Got to figure out exactly where. But we've got eggplants. I think a lot of food can be grown in here once I get it all organized and tweak everything. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody has a very blessed holiday, New Year, and I will talk to you later.